Goosebumps is rated Y7 because it may be too spooky for kids under 7.
So, it was brought to my attention that there is going to maybe be a new Goosebumps book series called Slappy's World. And Slappy is the main character in that series. I tried looking it up, and there's only 2 videos. One was about Slappy the Greyhound, and the other one was just some weird one. Now I'm like, it seemed weird. I didn't click on it. So there's really no evidence of it, but if all of a sudden R.L. Stine decided to make a book series entirely about Slappy, even though, how would that go about? That would be an interesting thing. It's like, how will that all go about? One thing I am kind of digging on is the idea of what could have happened that would have actually made things cool with Slappy, but sadly there's no evidence, and I can't even staple it to say, yes, it's true. I'll go with this one before I talk about the rest of this. So, right now, my kind of theory, but sadly it's already screwed over, is the theory is that in the first Night of Living Dummy, after Slappy created, Slappy was now alive, or he's been alive, and he was just waiting for his brother to get out of the picture. He decided to enslave the whole entire family. So he enslaved the whole entire family. Now they're brainless zombies, kind of like what happened in Son of Slappy, I guess, or something. So the idea is that he's able to have a binding around their minds. And as long as he's alive, the bindings are on. But if he's off, the bindings are gone. And it's kind of like a big, interesting thing of, well, if he comes back alive again, are the bindings still with him? Not sure. So we'll explain what happens to Slappy every single book. I can't really explain the rest of it, but I can explain the first 3. Like the first one to the second one, he enslaved the freaking family. After enslaving the family, he had his fun. He's like, now I got to get more people under my power. So he tells the family to say the words again, take him to the pawn shop first. Say the words again, put him in sleep. Then there we go. Yeah, put him to sleep. There we go. And then the second one happens when the dad buys him from a pawn shop. There we go. And, well, of course, things went bad, but of course, it would have been cool that when Slappy's turned on, the family that he enslaved, he's trying to call them telepathically, saying, come here, need you to help me get more slaves, come here. And that's when they come. Yeah, and you see those zombies just opening the door when it was the final showdown, and then it's like, oh, it has minions. Yeah, and then, well, the crazy thing happens where he enslaves them too, but of course in this time around you have Dennis who actually knocks him out. So I don't know. If it was a different ending, that means that he'll get even more minions. And the third one, where I forgot where the dad found him. The dad found him somewhere or bought him somewhere. So yeah, again, it's the whole put me to sleep, take you to the store, put me to sleep, let's get another person. And then, yeah, get another person, but Rocky screws that over. But still, it's like the idea of what could have happened is that he could have created a big swarm of slaves that as soon as he's activated, he can call them telepathically, and then, oh my gosh, he has a freaking damn army. Oh my gosh, a freaking damn army. But that didn't happen. So anyways, back to Slappy's World. So this book series, I guess it'll have to be the fact of he's able to get monsters under his control or something. So kind of like what happened in the movie, now he has monsters under his control that he's able to deploy, which is kind of cool. Even cooler if he actually has the idea of he has a writer downstairs. I'm not gonna say R.L. Stine because that's like that's too much into the real world. But instead, it's the idea of he has some writer or some comic book artist or someone who's writing stories, and well, Slappy was able to bring him alive, and I guess some witch or something, he has her hostage too, and she's making monsters as well. thus creating the big swarm that in every single book, instead of being like, oh, it's Slappy every single book, he's running amok. It's more the fact of, you see Slappy's like, what to do today? And he's like, okay, well, I would like to bring, yeah. So it'll be kind of a throwback to some things, like he'll find a camera, he's like, write something about the camera, and magically, oh my gosh, it's now the date, say she's in die camera. Or he actually found some green silly putty, and he's like, all right, let's do something with this. And yeah, cursed it, and now it's monster blood again. And it's like, yeah, go run amok, go attack people. Oh, frick. Yeah. But I don't think Slappy's world is not really actually real. There's nothing that says there. Of course, there might be rumors, but there's no sticking with rumors. Right now, I would kind of like to see what happened with Most Wanted. I kind of want to see what happened with that, but there's no one actually checking out Most Wanted, which I'm kind of shocked that for D83, they are actually checking out the newest ones. It's weird that they hate reading the Goosebumps Horrorlands, but they didn't even cross over to the Most Wanted books. That's kind of a weird, if you hate those so much, why don't you skip sometimes and just go into the Most Wanted books? I mean, I kind of want to hear what happens with those. So anyways, if Slappy's world is real, or if he's trying to get ideas, it's a good idea to, I don't know. I would just say that's just too over the top. I mean, yes, I know. He is your shining star. He is your prodigal son. But to have a book series wrapped around him, it doesn't really help at all. Especially the fact of now the status quo is he has mechanical stuff inside of him as well. Meaning that, I guess that would be kind of cool to see how he would use that now. Because now he's able to record people. So that means that he can freaking damn take the voice of the mom and do something with it. And then, oh my gosh, now the son thinks that the mom doesn't love him. That would be cool. That would be a cool, unbelievable thing. Oh, or he has a brother and sister and they get crap too. So he's basically making the whole family go crazy, go mad because of what they think they heard. So that would be kind of cool. The only messed up thing is that, number one, I think Slappy has to learn how to use a computer and edit stuff. And that's about it. Yeah, it's just that. I don't know. Anyways, thank you for watching. If it is true, I would say it's too over the top. You just continue on, man. Personally, I'm like, yeah, look at that video I made about Goosebumps Gold. Yeah, I know I wrecked that secret thing that's supposed to happen, but yeah, it's like, come on, make Goosebumps Gold already. Just make Goosebumps Gold or Redux, or just release those, and then after that, I would say, yeah, that's basically all that you can. Of course, you can make new characters and stuff. I don't know. Personally, I liked it when he was like, he had Haunted Hour that he actually was helping with, and that's the reason why there's no books or no more books and stuff like that. Instead of this where it's like he has nothing. He has really nothing to really hide behind now, because he can make any books he wants. Of course, he does have the other books. But anyways, I'm going to just end it here. But thank you for watching, and hey, Abigail.